Hey everybody, Ryan Ahearn here, Ryan Ahearn Real Estate Team. Today's video, I want to talk to you about some things that real estate agents do that appear to be rules that are just not. You see, our industry in real estate is a kind of a copycat industry. And what I mean by that is the barrier to entry to becoming a real estate agent is very, very low. What happens is that they have to prove themselves in the marketplace. So when they become licensed, they have to look at what other people are doing, other agents are doing, and they tend to copycat those things, thinking those are the rules or the right ways of doing things. So I want to talk about two of them today. One seller, one for buyer. Let's start out with the seller. Showings. Now, when you list your property, typically you'll have an agent call your agent and they'll ask for a time to see the property. Let's just say 10 a.m. And then the next person will call and then you'll line that up for 10:30 and then 11 and then 12 and so on. You get my point. Each buyer gets their individual time slot to see your home. There is no rule that says that that's the way things are supposed to be. Now I want you to think about this. How would it benefit you as a seller differently? What if we said, let's just put all of those showings all at the same time. Every one of them is going to be at the same time slot, that 10 a.m. slot. Whether that's 10, 20, 30, and so on. If we had them all at the same time, wouldn't that change things from a buyer now wouldn't it be better if a buyer had to compete with all of them for your house rather than having to compete with you for your house? You see, what we've experienced in the past and what we've learned is that the psychology behind a buyer changes when they have an individual time slot to see the property and they like the property. They automatically think, I love the house, what kind of deal can I get on it? Now, when everybody is there with them, they automatically think, I love the property, what's it going to take to get it? Because they see how many other people want the house, right? So it changes how they operate. So that's a huge benefit to you. So to recap, there is no rule that says each individual buyer is allotted their own time slot, their own half hour typically, time slot to see the property. So, by the way, this is a big reason why our 7-day launch program for our listings are so successful. So if you want to hear more about that and how that works, give us a call or an email. I'd be happy to have that conversation with you. Moving on, buyers, off-market properties. So, excuse me, if you're a buyer out there working with an agent and all you're seeing is properties that are on the market or on the MLS and you're getting frustrated with that, there is no rule that those are the only ones that you can go after and see. What I mean by that is, let's take someone that tried to sell their house last year and for whatever reason can't. Something changed in their life and they decided that they're no longer going to sell. We all know that life happens, things change. What if those people are now in one of those life-changing moments and are planning on selling in 2 months? Wouldn't that be a good opportunity? Wouldn't you as a buyer like to see a property that was not on the market yet? Possibly even buy one. It's a win-win. Price makes sense for seller, price makes sense for buyer, and you get your property. Wouldn't that be great? There's a lot of those that are out there. Every property that you see that hits the open market, there was a period where they said, I am ready to sell, but they weren't ready to put it on the open market yet. So there's a window of opportunity for you there. Another example is if somebody again decided to sell their home last year and wasn't able to for whatever reason, or something in life changed and they decided, well, I'm going to rent it out for a year. And those leases are becoming due. And typically when the lease is due, they already decided a month or two in advance before that if they were going to decide to sell or not. So there's a window of opportunity there. My point is that there's no rule that states that you can only go after on-market properties. There's an off-market opportunity and there is lots of them. So if you're looking to buy a property or you're just frustrated with the way things are going right now, give us a call. We'd love to help you out. We'd love to show you a new way of shopping. Wouldn't it be nice to create your own rules or create your own set of inventory to look at? Absolutely. Thank you for watching this video. If we can help you out with anything real estate wise, whether it's you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or just have some general questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We would love to help you out in any way we can. I'm Ryan Ahearn, Ryan Ahearn Real Estate Team. Thanks again for watching this video, and we'll talk to you soon.